He flies into round 3 as we anticipate a superheat about to unfold. 11-time world champ Kelly Slater taking on wild card Leo Fioravanti representing Italy. Fought back to finally start to get mobile again. One of the greatest comebacks from injury we've seen in pro surfing as we look at Kelly start off on the backhand. Another short ride. First wave of 1-6, and now Fioravanti making a move. The Italian throwing down a frontside carve just to set this section up down the line. Tail high, nose pick reverse. Goes incomplete. 5 in the world. Then we'll move to Joel Parkinson, a guy that moved up into the top 10 after the runner-up finish at lowers. Kelly up on a running left. Nice calm pace and tempo, and another challenging section where Kelly loses the finish.
All right, Jordy, well, thank you for your time. We'll see you in Portugal. Back to you, Joe.
Thank you, Rosie Hodge, and a great moment to catch up with the disappointed Jordy Smith, taking that loss in stride, now looking to regroup for Portugal to get back in the world title race. Leo Fioravanti up now, recovering from an under-the-lip hook. Thank you, Strider Wazalewski. Kelly Slater with a 2.3 and a 1.67 will roll in on this little backhand opportunity. Gets a little climb in quickly. Not much to work with, so he's going to have to hang in there for just a moment and kick out. We're down to the 12-minute mark in a pretty heavy moment with a wild card that could upset Kelly's hope to be in the title race heading into the last few stops of the season. Italian up now, picking a better looking wave. Carve into a slashing cutback, layback hack to finish. Best wave of the heat so far with 11:40 to go. Perform.
Yep.
And Kelly was searching and found a little rhythm on his backhand.
Well, let's have a look at Leo's wave first. Right-hander, it's sort of running with the rip, so the wave's not pushing back at you, so it's going to be a little bit more challenging to surf. This turn right here, definitely the pick of the bunch on the wave. So when you see that score come through, pretty much the bulk of the points will be for that last turn. Kelly on the way back out, heard Leo up and riding, so decided to just roll the dice on this beautiful little inside wave here. Not a lot of vertical face, so real transition turns, just keeping that board moving rail to rail. Almost looks like he's getting used to that board as this heat progresses. Flicks it away there. A little bit of frustration from the 11 times world champion. You know, basically a sign of things to come. You know, it's, these rookies are coming out and they're getting tougher and tougher to compete against. Not scared of the big names, and this kid is no exception. On his backhand here, a nice couple of turns there to kick things off. Now the wave starts to unwind on that inside bowl. Leonardo Fioravanti just milking this one all the way through. Difficult to find the good one, so it's a real roll of the dice, Joe. Do you go for broke, or do you just try and ride the wave and post a good score? Kelly, one of the best backhand surfers on the planet. Nice big low bottom turn, just beautiful snap right there. As that wave starts to come through that inside, this is where you've got to keep light on your feet, Joe. Keep that board moving rail to rail. He's on his way to a fairly good score, so needs to finish this one off. Put the extra pressure on the young Italian as Kelly rides this one to the death. 4.33 is his best score at the moment, and that one right there, a 5.83.
Started off with a series of semifinals. Was going down to Andy Bruce in the early days. As we look at a foam climb from Leo Fioravanti. Quick climb and he's out. Split of the peak, Kelly's still going on the left. Drives off the lip. He's been loving this left-hand bank. He'll blow the tail out, but ends up going down as we pass the 5-minute warning. Number 12.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether that's going to better his 4.33, Joe. Let's have a look. They split the peak, so Leo with priority, but that doesn't stop Kelly from going left. Didn't quite connect on there. Now he gets caught behind the section a little bit. He's got to unload some big turns. Mistimed that one. One just right there, not quite cutting it. So Kelly Slater trying to find some sort of rhythm here.
It's in 2016. It started off in a tough way. Round 2 loss of the season opener. Round 2 loss in Margaret River, courtesy of Leo. Kelly up now, 3:50 to go. Trying to hunt down a score for the lead. Drills the first section. High line carve. He needs something solid to bank off of. Just coasting with that fading cutback. Eyeing the oncoming section, ends up throwing away the finish.
Yeah. Just the wave not cooperating enough then to really capitalize with some backup maneuvers, Joe.
Now Leo trying to stay undefeated against his hero this year. Pelts a solid backside turn on a bigger wave onto the lip hook, and he comes free from it. Jamming into the inside corner. And Kelly had front row seats for this whole attack, blasting it off the top one more time. He'll run off the beach.
With John Daru and Matty Wilco, Jordy Smith went down in the second heat, and this one right here, Leo Fioravanti, beautiful opening turn. Watch this one right here, upside down, critical stuff for Leonardo Fioravanti. Now he's just waiting to fill in the dots, milk it all the way through. He's on it. He knows he's on his way to a good score, and what this kid does so well, Joe, he finishes his waves off. Very rarely does this kid fall off, and there it is, the highest scoring wave of the heat.
Leo drops his 6.93 as we look at Kelly's last.
Yeah, nice little snap there from Kelly, but then the wave just didn't cooperate. You can see, I mean, all the skill in the world, still proven very tricky for Kelly to milk it all the way through to try and get a good score. Needed something special on the inside, and it's going for a little throwaway air right there. 3.17 on that occasion. So, you know, the funny thing is, Joe, Kelly's taught him everything he knows, and he's using it now to beat Kelly.
As we now see Kelly throwing it vertical off the lip. As you see the chop up there, that's a little frustration. Didn't have anything left to work with on the inside corner. We're down to 20 seconds. Now Leo Fioravanti with a 6.93 and a 6.33 has done the impossible. Undefeated against the 11-time world champ. His second knockout in round 2 as Fioravanti moves on throughout the Quiksilver Pro.